everyone, I'm going to present main actors of IQC project. Franco Cairamonte, consultant at Formatemp. Formatemp is an Italian public fund that makes available financial resource destined to requalify temporary workers, and in this project Formatemp has promoted and financed the development of a platform to issue digital badge in order to improve employment impact. Laura Origlia, Project Manager Education at Randstad. Randstad is with us as a representative of employment agencies in Italy, the soul of the project, those who will contribute in giving shape and tangibility to the goals that Formatemp has set. Monica Trippodo, research and development manager at IQC. IQC stands for Italian Quality Company, and we have developed CBox, a platform to issue digital badge. So now we can start with the interview. Franco, would you like to explain us the aim of the project and the goals that Formatemp want to pursue thanks to the adoption of digital badge?
Yes, Formatemp has launched a new project to recognize workers leaving temporary employment using digital credentials. This project is addressed to the employment agency in Italy that provide requalification training to temporary workers. The objective of the project are to introduce the electronic record as a personal database for the traceability and the recognition of skills acquired in all training and experiential contexts, to standardize a model for the validation of competencies and to facilitate a match between supply and demand of skills. Furthermore, this project is addressed to employment policy. Never like in a pandemic time, the access to distance learning, formal and not formal, must be guaranteed in order to retrain many people that will need to find a new job.
Franco, which elements contribute to give value to digital badge?
Digital badge itself represents a value if it is compliant to IMS standard, since to assure interoperability. Besides a technological standard, in this project we have added even more value defining different typologies of badges according to the specific scope and the specific standard for the content that are Open Badge, Competence Badge, and Functional Recollection Badge. These elements make the badges intelligible so can be read and understood in the same way everywhere by everyone.
Laura, do you think that is possible to valorize competencies and the training aimed at placement through the adoption of digital badge?
Yes, sure. Through the adoption of digital badge, we have the possibility to share all the efforts spent to reskill temporary worker and, at the same time, giving them something tangible at the end of the training program. Rather than people that gain badges can easily share them on the main social networks. Sharing digital badge is very useful. People can add them on LinkedIn as a certification. On this way, they make themselves easily traceable to those recruitments looking for specific knowledge, competence, and ability. I think digital badges are very powerful too because people can lie on their credentials since they are undersigned by the user as a guarantee.
Franco, why and how do you think that digital badge can help people?
Through the use of digital badges, people can start to know more themselves, their abilities, competencies, because someone qualified has recognized them. A person that knows its potential is a person that can face up in a different way the world of work because she knows its potential and where he/she can arrive. At the same time, ways to hire a person, it is easier because that can prefer a person where it is possible to have evidences of disabilities, and evidences can be showed through badges. At this regard, I think that the typologies of badges that match the same is the functional recollection badge.
That's all. We hope that our project could inspire other countries like Italy in the adoption of digital badge, but with a common idea that technological standard and content standard are two elements important in order to get the success of digital badge in this era. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Franco. Now we will be able for you and to answer your question. Thank you.